Today is the 30th, 2 or 3 days after the incident. The weather's blowing about 2 knots. It's perfect conditions. I'm actually going to gently motor the boat to Peel Island. I'm going to anchor it. I'm going to actually go and have a look at the damage. I want to have a look at the hull, particularly the starboard hull. I just want to get as much information myself before this thing goes on the hard stand. Yeah. Still coming to terms with the gravity of the damage. But James is back. He's looking after my dog Sherman, aren't you?
Yes.
People love Sherman.
He's a good dog.
Are you looking after him well though?
Oh yes.
Was I pretty upset about letting him go to you?
Yes, you were, yes.
Yeah, genuinely?
Yes.
Yeah. Did I ring up a few times?
Yes, a couple.
Check on him? Yeah. All right. You know he's totally deaf, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You call him, he just looks around. He's a good dog.
Yep. So we're going to go out today. We're just going to gently motor to Peel Island.
Yes.
And we're going to anchor, and I'm going to dive the hull.
Yes.
Just to have a look at the damage. Then we're going to motor in. So this should only be a couple of hours.
Yep.
The boat is fine, but you obviously wouldn't be taking it out in rough seas. So yeah, we'll just do that, and you can give me a hand with lines and stuff like that.
Absolutely. Yep. Sure.
All right. Okay. So we are at Peel Island. It's a beautiful day, about 3 knots of wind, and we're just coming up to the anchorage. The boat, the steering, the auto helm, everything seems good on the boat. I feel very somber about the boat. It's my home, and I have nowhere else to live but on it, so. It's 20 metres of chain out, that's plenty. It's about 7 times the amount. Okay, we're in the tender. You can see the damage where the boat went under just a violent smashing on the boat, which is bad. It's all cracked here. I'm going to try and start it and see if it goes. It's good. Got some more wounds, but it goes. So we're in 3.1 metres of water. The tide's coming in. We've fixed the anchor up a bit after the damage. Fixed the bridle up. The tender's good. I'm going to go and have a look at the hull. I don't feel this is going to be a happy experience, but yeah. Go look at the other side. The rudder, the starboard side rudder has taken the full impact, which is good. It's
destroyed. But the keels look good. Just some rubbing on the bottom, you know, but I thought I might have punctured a keel through, or again, I'm no expert. I don't even know what I'm looking at, but that's obviously is bad. Yeah, you can just bang, 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 bang. Wonder how much a rudder costs. Hey, today's mission is complete. This man helped me. Thank you again. I'm surprised the rudder's even there, to be honest, with the panning it took. Yeah, now it's out of my hands, really. Okay, that's it. It's Thursday night. I'll just sort of give you a bit of an update. So I spoke to the assessor today. I've been worried because I'm so inexperienced. I've taken my boat out 37 times in 102 days of ownership. Done 1,475 nautical miles. I'll just show you where I dropped anchor and what happened so you can actually see for yourself. Because I know I'm going to be crucified in the comments. This is YouTube, right? So you can see. So I never put the anchor down until I was grounded, because I didn't plan on to. I considered anchoring, but when I watched my depth gauge drop and drop and drop, it's just like, got to get out of there, and I hit reverse and it was too late. These are some of the photos. So you can see I was still in quite depth, and you can actually see my, yeah. But anyway, spoke to the assessor today for the first time. He wanted me to send in all my photos and my incident report, my maritime incident report, and the damage photos. And he told me that this is a standard grounding of a boat, running aground of a boat. He told me not to worry. He told me to start looking at getting quotes, and so I had a ship ride over today. He had a look at it. He said, although it looks bad, it's not that bad, and it is repairable. It's not as big as what you think it is, and as long as the integrity of the outside of the hull isn't cracked, that'll all be inspected once the boat's lifted out. It's early days. The boat hasn't been lifted out yet, but that was some good news. I'm thinking the insurance won't pay me because I'm new at sailing, and but what I found out today is the reason you have insurance. Yeah, I guess historically I had an issue with insurance years ago, where I was in an accident. It wasn't my fault, and I was actually parked stationary and a car went up my backside, and because of the amount of the claim, insurance didn't pay, and I wasn't at fault at all. I even had a video camera, and insurance, they decided not to pay it. I actually had to pay for the repair myself. We eventually took the insurer to court, and we won straight away. Well, they settled out of court before it went to court, about a week out of court, but they dragged it out for 18 months. So I have a lot of anxiety around insurance. I guess I'm going to be a sailor that sails. I'm not going to be one that, I've done a lot of sailing, and I love it. I love it. The flying at 8 knots, main up, jib out, or code 0 out. I'm just, I'm loving it. It's just the best thing in the world, and you can do it alone. I'm doing it alone, and I didn't run aground because I was sailing alone. I run aground because a gust of wind, as I came into an anchorage, grabbed me at massive windage on a lagoon, and blew me onto it. Now, is that an experience? Yeah, probably somewhere in there. Is it just what can happen? Yeah, it did. It doesn't happen to everybody, but it happened to me, and I'm being open about it. But the good news is that insurance is going to cover it. I don't know how long the boat's going to be out of action, but it's Thursday night, and I just sort of tell you a bit about what's happening on a Thursday night for me. This is pretty normal. I'm eating alone. I've just had some lasagna, and I'm editing. I'm watching my favourite YouTuber, which is Sam Holmes. he films a lot of things on his phone, and there's no creative cinematic events really. He's very quirky and I find him incredibly funny. I'm just starting to move things from this hull, which is the damaged hull. This was full of clothes, and I'm just starting to move things about because, in the next few months, this is all going to be ripped out, What I was told today by the shipwright is the majority of the work, apart from it's all glasswork. It's all, it's just glasswork. He said it's nothing too damning. What he can see at this point, we've got to get it out. I love the boat. It's my home, and I'm getting really attached to it. And Sherman's away for 4 days. I miss him a lot, and it does get lonely sometimes. This is such a big thing to attempt to sail to the Bahamas. Like, if people think that I'm going next week, it's just not going to happen because stuff just keeps happening. And I feel like I'm tumbling down this well, and it hasn't bottomed out yet. And but I'm learning, and you know what? I'll never do that again. I'll never come into an anchorage like that. I'll be more aware. Part nature, part my fault. I know some people will be perfect sailor, and they're so perfect that they never ever leave port because this might happen or that might happen, and the wind's just not right, or my boat's not perfect. That's just not going to be me. I bought this boat to sail it and to learn, and I'm loving learning. Anyway, that's just a bit about where I'm at. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you want to help me out, you can join Patreon. It's a subscription-based program. You just go to Patreon, type in $1 Million Bogan, and I think it's $10 a month. And it does help me out. As I've said many, many times, I hate my channel being called $1 Million Bogan. I don't have endless money. It's cost me a lot of money to put this together, and I'm really starting to pump out the content now. And the more people that join, the better content I can bring, the further I can travel, the more I can do. And what you get for your money is you get ad-free vlogs, you get early access to the vlogs, you get live chat, you get to see what I'm doing in real time, you can ask me any question, and there'll be other perks along the way as the channel grows, but $10 a month will really help me out. Can you believe some people have said, oh, it's cruel taking a dog on a boat and putting him in water? What is wrong with people? He's living his best life, aren't you, mate? Hey? So today's a bit of a monumental day. It's my last day at East Coast Marina. Just giving Sherman his walk, and I am heading off to boat works. I've got to sail the boat or motor the boat down to the Gold Coast, which is about probably 4 or 5 hours, maybe 6. It's going to take our time. I'm bringing Todd, the sail trainer. Not that I need him, I actually want him on board. Obviously after the incident on the sand, I'm very I just want to get the boat to boat works in one piece, so to speak. And I have no idea what's going to happen when I get to boat works. It's going to be lifted up and put on the hard stand, I know that, but in regards to repairs, I don't know when, what the real damage is, and it is a little unnerving, but I'm trying to be philosophical about it all. It's a first world problem, Danny, you're very lucky, and just try and live in the moment, and it's a beautiful day. That's where I'm trying to, and just look at this is my morning. We are navigating ourselves to Wasp River. Todd is shitting himself. Are you shitting yourself, Todd? No? A little bit? It's quite shallow here. It's quite shallow. We're We've got about an extra half a metre under that, it goes -5. So I'm at Boatworks and it's a little bit overwhelming. This is huge and I'm just anchored around all these multi-million dollar yachts waiting to go to be pulled out of the water tomorrow. And yeah, you can kind of... And then I'm going to be out of the water for at least a month, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4 months. My new home is going to be concrete, so I was hauling the boat out anyway to anti-foul and change the anodes and things like that. But yeah, I'm going to get a few things done to it, but we will see the full extent of the damage tomorrow morning. My rudder is now a winged keel, I know that because I dived it, but I'm just hoping that the damage is not too structural. I know some of those cleat things are broken. It's glue, it's not even fiberglass, it's come unstuck. But hopefully the hulls are all in good shape and there's no, major structural stuff that needs to be done. It's concerning. But I feel homeless. It's sort of 1 month of living aboard full time, and yeah, it's a bit overwhelming. But mate, he's living his best life. He's getting 2 to 3 walks a day. He was just a dog that would sleep 23 hours a day, and I kind of neglected him. I just took it for granted that he was old, but he's just, he's struggling. He's got lots of arthritis and he's totally deaf, but it's just me and you, buddy, isn't it? Hey? Mate? Hey? Good boy. Hey? Well, it's the morning of the lift and Sherman is in his normal position. Love Sam Holmes. Just goes to prove you do not need the gear. You just film on your iPhone, or it just makes great content. It's engaging. We're at Boatworks and I feel extremely intimidated. This is where the truly wealthy are. Look at these boats. It's funny seeing living the dream in a different light. So I'm a bit nervous because I'm going to have to move, so I've got to reverse out because someone's getting pulled out before me and then I'm getting pulled out. So yeah, Todd, my sail trainer's coming to give me a hand just to be on board, which I think is smart. I've not done this before, so I've got to stop trying to do everything myself and get help. But everything costs money, so it's a balance between money and, now that I don't have a job. I've noticed since I've been sailing, I always wake up before, like I wake up at 5 a.m. or 4:30 a.m. and I'm in bed by 9 at the latest, which is just great. Such a different lifestyle, but I've said that already. So I guess I just wait to be told what to do. Okay, it's my turn to go into the slip. I'm a bit nervous.
Yeah. Let yours off. You only ever lock the back one off. I didn't lock it off. See that? You could have just put that into that pile.
You go, mate.
I think so.
Okay, this machine can't do it. We're going to go in the swing, right? In the big lift.
In the lift.
Yeah, so we're going to another yard. So yeah, just the hull's just a bit too big. Sherman has been supervising.
Just keeping an eye on things.
Okay, it's go time. It's go time. Todd, go time.
Go time.
Go time. We're in.
That's the sleep mark anyway. You could sort of see it. They would have had one there.
Yeah. We are about to see the extent of the damage. Let's hope the hull is good. Stuff's incredible. $13 being lifted out. That hull doesn't look damaged to you, does it? I mean, apart from the rudder.
Yes, probably. That's all we've got. What the deal? Up, down, whatever we got.
That's the anchor.
That's just shifting a bit of structure inside, mate.
Yeah, the work is off them both out.
So the keels are dead straight. The rudder.
Lines up exactly at the back of the keel.
Yeah. Yeah, the rudders are both dead straight, which is good. No visible cracking anywhere. What are your thoughts on the keel?
I reckon an orca took a bite out of it. You
Yeah.
can see the curve of the jaws
the teeth.
on
The
the
teeth.
bottom there, yeah.
Yeah, I found a bit of teeth in it, so that's where the orca bit the.
Pretty clearly it was an orca strike.
Yeah, a clear orca strike. That's what. This is going to be my new home for the next month or 2 or 3, unsure. At least Sherman doesn't need a life jacket, he needs like a crash helmet now.
I've only got my jacket and my shoes, I don't have anything else.
Sherman hasn't moved through that whole ordeal. Alright, the new home. Wow. So I've just had one quote, not a quote, but some guys look at it who come recommended. We're talking naval architects, we're talking, yeah, it's a major repair. But I'm just got to get another guy in as well, so we'll see. Hey buddy, you gonna wake up? He's been asleep all day. Yeah. So yeah, as I said, it's all doom and gloom by the repairers. The insurer was here, or the assessor, and I'm talking about repairing it back to manufacturer's specification, which means they wanted to repair things like that had a scratch on it. And I said, nah. And the assessor was good. He said, Danny, most people deal with every single thing that's scratched, or they want it all back to. I said, nah. For me, it's about time on the stand. I don't want to sit here for 4 months. You know, time is so important. I just want the stuff done that needs to be done. Obviously safe, but like for example, there's a beam that runs along the front of the boat now that's got some scratches on from the anchor. They wanted to replace that. I said no. They said, well, then they can tidy it up. And I said, just tidy it up. Like, it doesn't need to be new because it's not, you know, aesthetically looking brand new. This boat wasn't brand new, it was 8 years old. So I don't want people racking up hours and hours and hours and hours and hours just for bullshit that takes weeks and weeks and weeks. Just get the fucking boat back in the water. That's the plan, you know. Repair the stringers, the starboard hull where the damage is, and get the rudders right and the motors good, and then I'm happy with that. They think I'm a ball buster. I don't want to be a ball buster. It's not my first rodeo dealing with insurance claims, and they can drag on. And you know what? This is a concrete yard. I mean, look outside, right? This is hot, right? I'm on the hard day one in a concrete stand, and I just struggle with my own mental health at times. And it might be a novelty today, but after 6, 7, 8 weeks here, it's going to be pretty shit, let's be honest. So this is day one at Boatworks, and the insurer is actually a really good guy from Club Marine, and he's really helping me out with quotes. And it's not my first rodeo with insurers, so I kind of know a little bit, but I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just polishing my boat. I don't even know why, but I'm just trying to. I'm feeling a bit lost, and I know it actually reminds me of police quarantine. I was in there for 14 days, and then another 5 days before I went into the Big Brother house. And then I spent 63 days in there, so that was 80 days, and then 2 weeks. So I spent 100 days locked up. So I know what it's like to be confined, and I think this is going to be a little bit similar, although I can go anywhere. I mean, this is a first world problem, right? Sherman's on guard, but just it's kind of, that ain't going to buff out. Let's be clear about that. So yeah, the insurer reckons 3 to 4 weeks before things actually start. So we're in May, June, July. Yeah, so somewhere probably towards the end of August I'll leave. September, October, November. It gives me 3 months of the season left. But this is my home, so I'm staying with it. And I'm going to know every inch of this over the next 3 months, so I'm going to bring it up like new. That's the plan. So it's a bit run down. It's not really run down, it's just a bit, you know, I'm going to make it look like new. That's what I'm going to do. So, and then we are going to go on vast adventures, and yep. Me and you, babe, how about it?